Hey everyone, Cameron Neal here and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about you and your goals. Because with only 4 months left of the year, I want to help you hit your 2021 goals despite the COVID pandemic. Now you may have noticed I'm in a new setting at the moment as I'm currently living at my parents' place due to COVID at the moment. But the good news is that there is some gym equipment here, which means more B-roll footage. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, as I cover topics such as goal setting, habits, and how this relates to your fitness journey. The COVID pandemic and now the Delta variant has certainly affected everyone's lives across the world, and the restrictions in Australia anyway are quite serious. With gyms closed and sport cancelled indefinitely, our exercise and training for most of us has been limited to running, cycling, or home workouts with minimal equipment. Our goals had to change, and this either has stopped people from exercising except for walking, or even purchasing equipment to create a small home gym. For me, I lost sight of gaining muscle and improving my strength because I didn't have access to a barbell or reasonable weights. Yes, I could have been super adaptable and be creative with my workouts, but I struggled to keep this consistent and maintain the same training frequency simply because I didn't enjoy it as much. So instead of waiting around for the gyms to be open, there was 2 things that I did recently that has got me really excited about going into training again. And the first one that I did was completing the Athlete X 22-day push-up challenge. Considering the challenge is only going to take 3 weeks to do, and we're going to be stuck inside for much longer than that, it definitely seemed achievable to complete this challenge. It only required 5 to 10 minutes out of my time for the next 22 days just to do 2 sets of push-ups. And this can be done anywhere with no equipment at all. So I went from 42 push-ups in a single set all the way to 62 push-ups in one set, and I thought that was incredible because I was 1 rep off from achieving a 50% increase, which is what all the challenge was about. And in 3 weeks, that's pretty good progress. I was able to strengthen and develop my pushing muscles just from doing 5 minutes of intense work every day. And the second thing that I did was I bought some equipment, and I'm super excited about it, even though it hasn't even arrived yet. Now, firstly, I just want to say that the pandemic has affected the income of many individuals and families, and I'm very grateful that I'm still working and saving too. So if you are someone who has been struggling financially, this tip may not be the most helpful to you. So I recently bought a 90-kilo barbell set with some mats, and I even bought a pull-up bar as well. So why did I do this? I had a really good think about my goals and how this current lockdown has halted my progress. The decision itself wasn't a splurge, and instead I thought of it as an investment for my health and what is important to me right now. So the point of me sharing my recent experiences with you is to get you excited about training again if you're in a similar situation to me. Find an achievable challenge online that you can do, or even set one for yourself, something that lasts for about a month and that will not take too much of your time. Or even better, do it with a friend or a loved one and reward yourself after you complete the challenge to give yourself some extra accountability. Although many of us are unable to see our friends, this is the time to stay strong together, even if it's virtually. And if you have money saved up, invest it in the tools that you're using before the gym. And don't see it as an expensive product, but rather a necessity in order for you to continue training and reaching your goals. And maybe you aren't able to use the same equipment or train in a particular location as you did before, that doesn't mean you can adapt in the short term. Find a way that you can still train that will still indirectly align with your goals. Don't change the goal, but just change the strategy. Unless, of course, the goal is no longer aligned with what you want to do. Alright guys, bit of a shorter video today, but I hope you were able to take something away from these insights. If you found this video helpful, please give this a like, subscribe, and share it with someone that you may think needs a bit of motivation right now. Let me know in the comments how you've adapted towards your training, as it might inspire someone else. Alright, take care everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.